loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're stopping by, you're highly welcome. Please hit the subscription button down below to join this amazing family, and if you're a recent subscriber, I love you. Thank you for stopping by again. So I'm using this red color over here from the 18 color eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow has been with me from the start. Okay, so I just really did not want this video to be all plain, just a makeup tutorial. I wanted to come here and have like a chit chat with you guys. Okay, so I was just thinking of what to talk about because I really didn't have anything planned up, but I knew I wanted to do this video, and I also knew I did not want the video to be all plain. What just came to my head now is Jesus. Yes, guys, so we're going to talk about Jesus in this video, and I hope you listen, and I hope that the Holy Spirit help me as I talk, since it's not something that I really planned about or I really planned on. Okay, so I have always been someone that like the things of God. I have always been someone that wanted more, but then I have also been someone that has been carried away by this world. I have also been someone that has let the things of the world just get to me, and then I want to see life, I want to do because people are doing, and then I just want to just enjoy as much as I could. But even at that moment that I wanted to enjoy, I still had this feeling in me. I still wanted more about God. So it was like me serving God and me serving the world at the same time. And you know, this Bible passage that say you can't have two masters at the same time. It was as if the Bible passage was just talking about me having God and trying to please the world, or trying to serve the world at the same time. And that was really, really hard. And even the word of God said that if you are lukewarm, I will spit you out of my mouth. I don't really think about this eyeshadow because I think I'm done with it. Basically, this eyeshadow was just, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So for the nude color, I used the Evolution Sugar 2 palette, and I mixed these two nude shades over here. So I think we're just going to add liner and then we'll be done with this. Okay, so that was how I have lived my life. I was always calling on God, yes, but I was also calling on the world too. So it was just like that, and it became like that for like the longest time. And then I took at some point it will be like I am just giving up. I'm giving up completely, and I'm going completely into the world because I cannot be here and here. Like if I perish kind of thing. But at some point I'll not be like, nah, I'm going back, I have to go back, I want to go back. And it was that bad. Sometimes I have like some really, really amazing time with God, and then sometimes it just goes down the drain like that, and it was not nice. So some points I was praying to God that He should bring to me friends that would help my spirituality and would help my life in general. So I'm saying this story because it just came to my mind to talk about, and I feel that it's going to help one or two people out there. So I pray and I believe that if this video is for you, or if this talk is for you, that you listen, and you know that you are not alone, and that Christ is here for you. Okay, so yeah, we're done with the eyeshadow, guys. We're done with it. So it continued like that, and let's say the whole thing started from my 100 level, and then in my secondary school, I was just a normal person. I was just a normal church goer. I was not also into the world because my parents were disciplined, and you would always go out, come back in time. There was really nothing much than school and then back home. And I did not have a boyfriend in secondary school, not even because of the spiritual aspect, just because of the discipline. Yeah, I think it's because of the discipline, because I just did not have a boyfriend, because I used to tell my mom everything. So if I had a boyfriend, then I would tell her, and I'm sure it's something that she will not approve of. So it's not really because of the spirituality, it was just because of the discipline I had from family. So that was like the reason. So we're just going to use our eyeliner. This is from Grwm Chit, and I'm going to be using this on eyeliner. I'm going to be right back because I have to be quiet while doing this, okay?
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound.
So I'm done with the lashes, and I just went on to wipe my face with a face wipe. Right now I'm going to be using the Omaricode moisturizer. So as I was saying before the eyelashes interrupted, so I had like that discipline of not having a boyfriend from secondary school, from home. In 100 level I went to school, and then the school that I went to helped me because then I joined a society in my church. I'm a Catholic, so I joined a society which is called Legion of Mary, and then from there I started attending masses and started attending like rosary. I also joined this another group called Rosarian, so I joined them, and we would say the rosary, and after that we'll have like a mini Bible study section and like a preaching section, and also it was really nice. But then after a while I left that school, and when I left that school I went to a different school, and there was no Catholic church in the school. We had to go outside, although we have like the NFCS, Nigeria Fellowship Catholic Students Association, inside the school. But then I just came and I did not know much about that. I did not know where the church was located at all. But then when I came at that time, I just wanted to, it was as if everything I learned, I just packed them one side, and then I wanted to just explore. I wanted to see how everything was. So I wanted to explore and just see how everything was. Guys, I'm not using a primer for this look, although it's necessary to use a primer when you're going out. So because I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to use a primer. My foundation, I'll be using the Zikal foundation. This is the tube. I do not know the shade of this, but I'm going to leave it at the description box down below. I'm using this other Zikal foundation. This is in 07 bronze, as I've been having cold and it has been interrupting my video. I'm just going to mix them together. Okay, so like I was saying, so yeah, when I went to another school, I just packed like everything I've learned to one side. I was just like, this week or this month, let me just flex, let me just see how it's going to be. I don't know if all of this is going to be in this video. I don't know if I'm going to publish this video after this, but hopefully I pray I do. Okay, so it was like that, and I wanted to just explore. I wanted to see how it was and all. And when I mean explore, there was nothing much to explore, but then I wanted to, we're having a party then. We're having like a party. They were like, the party was for freshers and all. And on normal, I have never gone to a party before, so I wanted to just go. And I'm not saying that you can't go for a party if you want to, but then I think that the motive behind it is what matters. And then the motive behind me going for that party was just to go explore and then dance around and then drink, which was not right, you get. So at that point, continuing like that, I was living my life in a way that was not Christian like, and it was bad to me. It was bad. And then later on, let's say after a semester or so, I realized how far I've gone away from Christ. I realized how far I have just lived my life without involving Christ in it. And the funny thing was that it could show, because my dad even told me that I had changed, and it could show. Although I feel the aspect my father was coming from was just me not doing what I should do, but it was genuine. I actually forgot. Okay, but then it was not good for me. Then after one semester, I kind of changed the people I called my friend. I kind of changed the cycle, and I got to meet like different people, and I wanted to. I was not comfortable with the lifestyle. No, that was not something that came from within. It was just because people were doing, let me do, but it was not something that I was comfortable with deep down. So after a while, that was like after one semester, I changed cycle, change my environment kinda. It was still the same place, but I just created like my space and all. So it was better for me then, and I wanted to just do better, guys. I just took the light. So the light is back on, and what I did was I did another layer of foundation on my face. If you see my makeup tutorial before, you know that I always apply 2 layers of foundation on my face. So I did another layer on my face. So right now I'm going to be using my makeup fix spray. This is from Kiss Beauty, and I'm going to be using it to spray on my face. Right now I'll be using my Zikal concealer. If you notice, the foundation on my face is a little bit darker than my actual color, and that is because the concealer I use is always 2 to 3 shades lighter. If I use a light concealer and a foundation that is my actual shade, my face is going to be looking too bright, so that's why I do it like this. But if I am not applying a concealer, I'm going to make the foundation be my actual shade. So that's just the trick. If you are doing like a simple makeup, you don't apply concealer, just make the foundation your actual color. If you're using concealer and the concealer is 2 to 3 shades lighter than your actual shade, then use a darker foundation before you go into your concealer. So that is the trick. Okay, so with time I got used to it, and then I made like new friends. It got better. Although I was still struggling with my faith, I was still struggling with the way I lived my life, I was still struggling with like so many things. And sometimes I would go to services, I would go to mass, I would go to church, and with like a genuine heart I would tell God that, okay God, please help me, I want to serve you better, I want to do this better, I want to do that better. But I keep going back, I keep falling again and again, and it was not easy. But I believe that God still sees like everything we go through. Like every time we come to him with a genuine heart, even when we go back to those sins, he sees everything. He sees everything, and then he has like a perfect time, he has like a perfect plan. He has like, this is the time I want this thing to be right, this is the time I want this thing to be like this. And I just believe that that's how God is, because left for me, there was some time I was like, God, after asking you for this thing, after begging you to help me, why do you still allow me to go back to this? Why do you still allow me to fall back to this thing? Why? And there were no answers, honestly. There were no lot of answers. It was just me still trying to struggle. And then, like I said, I made new friends. From there, I met my bestie. I could tell her about my struggles. She would encourage me. We would just talk about it. So that she would laugh about it, because so that's why I was always talking to her about it, and it was just there. So this continued like this, and then I got to my final year. There were still struggles there and here and there, but I know that with every step that I took, there was a lesson to learn. And I always try to observe more, I try to listen, I try to, guys, let's blend this before it gets dry. I try to listen better, and it was hard. I'm not going to lie to you, it was hard, because there were like so many regrets that I had, and so many things I felt I would have done better. But yeah, we learn. Okay, we learn. With time it got better, not 100% better, but there were so many things that I have learned from like the past and all. And then afterwards, I'm not going to say that there was like a particular time that everything just became better. I don't think they have like a particular time like that. But if I look at the past, if I look at before and I look at now, I can see like a difference, like a huge difference. I can see how far I have come in this my journey with Christ. I can see how better it has been. And with time, I just, those things that I find, although I did not find them, or me, if you know me, I like going out, I like having fun, I like being happy and all of those things. But then I now knew like the extent of how I can go. I try to look at it that if I go to this place, if I do this particular thing, now I'm going off boundary, I have to come back. No matter how much fun I say I want to get, guys, this thing is getting dry. Let's try it fast, okay? So now, no matter how much fun I want to get, I know how I can do those things. I know how I can get those fun without really hurting myself and hurting Christ in the midst of it. Okay, so there were like things that I knew that okay, I could change, things that I knew that okay, I could do better at these things. And then I tried it. I tried to do better. I tried going on YouTube, guys. YouTube helped me a lot. I watch lots of videos, and then sometimes I watch not just like a sermon video, I watch like inspiring videos to inspire you, and I see that it lifted me, not just spiritually, but that lifted me like otherwise. So if I add everything together, I see how good is coming from my life spiritually. I see how good is coming from my social life or my any other life joined together, you understand. So I see how I can do these things and then make myself feel better without trying to hurt myself or trying to hurt God in the process. I know that this video does not have like a particular theme or a particular place is going towards, but I just want to encourage somebody out there that you might be thinking that you are the only one that something is happening to, or you have been praying about something and it's not coming forth. I think that there are people out there that are still trying to figure out their life, trying to figure out their they're trying to figure out their life, actually trying to figure out where they stand or how they are going to do this thing, and it's not easy. But then I want you to know that if you have a genuine heart towards something, if it's God that you want to pursue, if you know that it's things of God that you want to pursue and you are doing this genuinely, I assure you that if you are doing it genuinely and then you are putting in your best, praying in your best, with time, there is that time that God has just put in place for you, and you are going to be better. There are so many things now that I am still trying to push away from my life, and there are so many things also that I have pushed away from my life, although it is not all easy, although I still think, or I still maybe feel like doing something, or feel like going somewhere, or feel like doing this, but then there is this happiness. I feel that okay, I can tell myself I am not going there and I'm not doing it. I feel happy because I can control myself, and then nobody's telling me to do this, nobody's telling me to do that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but then there is a joy that comes from serving God. There is this joy that you feel, there is this happiness that you feel, there is this calmness that you feel. Even if, for example, today somebody just come and tell me that okay, something happened, that tension is going to be there. I'm going to feel the tension, but then I might just stay there all calm after the person finished telling me anything he or she wants to tell me, and I just pray about it, and then I feel this calmness. I can go back to what I am doing. And I'm not saying that everything is going to be rose and gold or petal and rose, I don't know, but I'm saying that in the midst of all this whole life drama, that you are still going to find peace. In the midst of all this whole thing that life has to offer, in the midst of all the drama, you're still going to feel comforted. You are not scared of what tomorrow has for you, because you are ready for it already. Because even the word of God said that, do not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to take care of itself. So I'm not saying that you should not plan yourself. No, what I'm saying is that no matter what life throws at you, you know that God got you. Like, you're going to fall back and God is going to catch you. Yeah, and God is going to catch you. Do you understand? Okay, guys. So I think this is like everything that I have to say. This is like everything coming to my head right now. I'm going to be using. Okay, so right now I'm going to be using this as my setting powder. I'm using a beauty blender for it. Just going to spray this a little bit. Also, when you're trying to serve God, when you're trying to do something, you're trying to change, you're trying to rebrand your Christian life, trying to change your spiritual life with God, people around you that maybe have seen you do something or have been there when you did something before that is against your spirituality or against your spiritual life, they might come for you. Now I'm serious. They might come for you and they might be like, it's not this girl that used to do this, it's not this boy that used to do this, it's not this and that. So you should be ready in case people like that come for you. So you should be ready for them, okay? I'm just going to be using my Zikal face palette, and I'll be using these two shades over here to contour my nose. Just be ready, because the world and the people who are in it are going to come for you, because some people, they don't even know what you're talking about. That's just the truth. So what I'm trying to say is that you should be ready just in case anything like that happened to you. So I remember when I was I come to my page on WhatsApp, and then I post about God, like maybe a Bible passage, yeah. And then there was this classmate of mine. She was like, purity, it's not all about posting, no, it's about doing. I'm like, me and this girl, I'm not even really, like, we don't really have so much in common. Like, I know that okay, we have common contacts, like we have crossed paths, we have like some things to do and all, but I don't think that would give her the right to come and tell me, like, throw shades at me like that, because I felt she was like a cool girl. I felt she was someone that loved Christ, so I did not really expect that from her when I got it. But to be honest, that got me, and then I stopped posting for a while. Not just that I stopped posting anything about, I stopped posting on WhatsApp for a while. And then also my brother's friend saw my post, and he was telling my brother that, why is the sister all churchy, just because I was posting passages from the Bible. And at that point, when I had like these two things at once, I just stopped posting on WhatsApp, because so I felt that WhatsApp was people that knows me, like people that have come in contact with me, so they know like things about my life, and that is why they have the effrontery, that's why they have the guts to come through shit at me. But then after a while, I came back to WhatsApp. But it was not easy, because yeah, I came back to WhatsApp, but that was like after I spoke to some people, and then I actually got the knowledge that the things I post on WhatsApp, it might not help everybody on my list, but then it's getting to one or two people, and it actually made me feel good. And I'm like, I'm going to go back on WhatsApp, and I'm going to post what I want to post, because it is my phone, it is my data, and it is my God. Okay, so I'm going to do what I want to do. He's our God, but he's mine also. Okay, so yeah, basically I think that is like extra story I'm trying to chip in, just to, because I think I'm done with like the exact things I want to say actually. But I just hope you know that if you are out there and you are trying to do better in your Christian life, you should know that you are not alone. People are out here struggling also to do better, because this world have like so many things that could just draw you back. But what I'm going to tell you, that you should keep a genuine heart towards it, keep a genuine mind towards it. Don't do it because you want anybody to, you want to verify yourself in front of anybody, or because you want this person to look at you as all good and all nice and all of those things. Sometimes those kind of feeling come to me. I want some people to look at me as good, but then deep inside, when you are in your inner chambers, when you are, if you still really want God, you just have this really amazing feeling. You just want him, you just really want to spend time with him, you just really want to involve him like everything you do, then my dear. So I'm going back to that 2 dark shade for my Zikal palette, and I'm just going to try and have like a little contour here. I'm not doing anything liquid today. Yeah, so if you still come back in your inner chambers and you still just want to spend some time with God, not because of what people are saying, not because of what people will think, but it's just your private time, your private life, then my dear, you are in love with God. I'm not the only one. Okay, so I really hope that you try to embrace it as much as you can, and as much as you can fight this world off, and also as much as you can, you should know that you are not alone. As much as you can, you should know that you are not alone. Okay, but just know that you are not alone in this struggle. Know that people are still here that are trying to struggle to be better Christians, but try to be better each day. And if you see yourself coming back down, don't stay down. Okay, try to go up. Okay, try to cry, try to feel soulful, try to get angry at yourself. Don't eat if you don't want to, but then try to push on. Okay, and I bet you, by the grace of God, it's going to be better. Okay, it's going to be better. Trust me. Trust. Right now, I'm just wiping off this excess powder I have on my face. Guys, please, I'm looking for like a nice setting powder. I've heard of Laura Mercier, but where's the money? Please recommend a nice setting powder for me, for light skin. Yeah, for my color. Right now, I'm going to be using my bronzer. I'm going to be using this dark shade over here. Go back into this red or maroon shade I use for my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crash.
I feel I should not take this to the inner corners. I should just leave it here.
Down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care.
Does this not look scary? What do you think? So right now I'm using my Zaron mascara. I'll be using this on my underlash. I'll be using my bronzer. This is from Evolution Sugar 2. I learned that if you spray your bronzer brush before you use your bronzer, it's going to make it better. So let's try that. We're going to experiment. So I'm using the other side now.
Like a blazing flare, just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy sea.
My lips, I'll be using this Cover and Corrector palette.
So you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the road.
So guys, I found that the color of lipstick I used was not working for me, so I used the Zikal foundation in color 08 dark, and I used the Zikal concealer. So I just blend this and see. Hello, this is the end of our makeup tutorial. I hope you learned one or two things from this makeup look, and I hope everything I said helped to inspire one or two people out there. If you're a Christian, still trying to grow your faith. I want you to know that everything that you are doing genuinely, that God sees it. He hears your prayer and He sees everything that you are trying to do. And I want you to know that when the time is right, in God's time, He's going to make everything perfect in Jesus' name. Thank you again for staying tuned to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumb up. Leave me a comment. And I will see you all next week. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye guys.